So I've said my piece on YMS and his questionable animal takes, but I figure I do something a little more regarding his Reddit atheism. Now, in Rob's media, it was regarded as an offhanded line, where he wasn't all that crazy about Prince of Egypt. To be perfectly honest, I think I'm in about the same boat as YMS regarding this movie. Like, a fair bit of Moses' story is fear-mongering about God. And I just don't think that's the most productive way to get people into faith, so yeah, about the same page. I think Joseph King of Dreams is a better showcase of the story. I will say I come more from the perspective of a devout Christian. I look at the woofication of King Ramses and be like, I'm pretty sure he wasn't like that. Honestly, whatever, it's just fluffed up for the masses. I've seen other Christian takes from YMS. Something that gets me is his 4D chess move to one-up Christians saying, well, you see, the devil puts up all sorts of temptation to sway people from the truth. So if the Bible itself is a temptation, because praying is pleasurable.
Okay, well, let's say if you believe in a God where there's tricks being placed somewhere and you have to ignore the tricks, wouldn't the most obvious trick be the Bible? Wouldn't that be one? What if Satan put the Bible? What if Satan put the King James Bible on planet Earth to trick you into believing in the wrong God? You know, the idea of a God is like very tempting. It's very comforting, you know? Like, that's a temptation. Like, that's the ultimate temptation. If we're going to talk about sin being a temptation and like a trick by Satan, the ultimate temptation for me would be to like believe in a God, because that would make me feel so much more comfortable about.
And it's like, okay, nice thought experiment. I've heard like a fair bit of this from fellow atheists. Part of my rebuttal is there's a lot of things that are pleasurable, so what? Like, okay, if anything, maybe it's worth noting how hard you have to work for the pleasurableism. Like, eating a lot and sex is the easy thing to do. It's like, sure, brouhaha, indulge. Faith is generally a complicated issue, but from my experience, it was a long and arduous journey. So getting to a point where I believe, it's like, wow, it all comes together. Like, we can't just flatline saying, well, everything makes us happy. We gotta, like, pick and choose. You know, if you think of it, the Bible is pretty pro-animal. Like, look at the most iconic stories. Noah is all about restarting the whole world and repopulating with animals. Like, screw all these people, just let them have some cute animals. I believe that some people's immortal souls are animals, you know? And, you know, look at Adam and Eve. Their Garden of Eden had plenty of animals. Theory suggested that God created Adam so he wouldn't fuck all the other animals. YMS Adam could have a kinship to that. I joke, of course. And about the whole homophobia thing, well, look, different Christians are different whether they accept it or how they justify it. My rationale is I don't want to be mean, but time travel. Reason to be skeptical of the LGBT is because of time travel paradoxes. You don't want to screw yourself. I could elaborate more at some point. Anyway,